Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here. Welcome to the stream. We are going to be loading into... I guess we're going to go into free flight here first. This is the 4.7 PTU. I'm going to find Anvil. We're going to do a couple things here. We're going to first do the arrow and rent this. And then we're also going to customize it. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. I stream Wednesdays and Saturdays, right around this time, 8:45 Eastern time. And I do kind of a little bit of everything. So if you are a Star Citizen fan, feel free to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you are on YouTube. Follow if you are on Twitch. And we're going to go ahead and get started here. I see they haven't fixed this bug yet. Vehicle loadout. There we go. Alright, save changes, vehicle weapons. We're going to swap these to the CF-117s. Yellow jacket, there we go. Okay. They've made quite a few changes with 4.7. So we're going to go ahead and get in and check out some of the combat changes. I was in a couple of Discords earlier today. Actually got a 24-hour timeout from Shadow Moses. They didn't like my input there. But we're going to go ahead and get in here in SPK and see about doing some combat testing. And then we will be going to the PTU and doing some testing there. And seeing the new inventory rework and the new... Let's see here. Hopefully we'll be going to the new... Oh goodness. Let's bring that down, bring that up, bring the radar down slightly. There we go. Alright. And yeah, we're gonna see what we can do here. It's just myself and this other bloke here, I guess. Turn coupled off. Ooh, they've changed. Looks like they've changed a couple things with the loadout as well. Do not like the ballistic loadouts on those, unfortunately. Alright. Does not feel like time to kill has changed a whole lot, honestly. There have been some big changes to radar. So now, unless you are within a certain range, there we go, you will not get a weapons pip. There we go, like that.
Shields hit. Check fire.
Those size 4 ballistics are just... there's really not a good answer for them. I'm going to go ahead and we'll try out the F7A. And we'll see how this has changed, if at all. I'm going to go ahead and we'll bring up my radar all the way down to base and coolers all the way down. Yeah, there's really not a great answer to those, because the light fighters die so quickly with the ballistics. And the... let me try the Gladius here and just try this.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
I really don't like the fact that they've increased the radar so much. As far as how much power it's required to do those. Oof. Lag right now. Alright, there we go. Boom. Yeah, wow. So ballistics are really strong. I'm gonna jump back. To the menu here, and we'll just grab we'll see if I can rent a Hornet, or not a Hornet, a Wolf, so that it's at least a, oops, an even match. Vehicle selection, let's see here, that's Kruger. L21 Wolf, there we go, rent, confirm. Vehicle loadout systems. Shield generator. Equip. We're gonna have to. Okay, vehicle loadout. There we go. Vehicle weapons. Vehicle systems. I really hate this. Oh, it's only giving me one. No, can't. Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, well, I guess we're going to try this with the stock one.
Adventure courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic. Systems active.
Turn off coupled here.
Shields under attack. Friendly target. Friendly target. Friendly target. Friendly target. Friendly target. Friendly target.
Ooh, got me again. It's definitely a better pilot.
Your adventure courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic. Systems active. Shields under attack. Friendly target. Friendly target. Friendly target.
Oh boy. Wow, yeah. Definitely a much better pilot. I don't have the trigger control or the
Enfield Aerospace. All systems online.
just me gunboat joined. Alright. What in the world is that? was gonna say. It honestly doesn't feel like, at least versus ballistics, that time to kill has increased a whole lot. So it may just be for those people who are the top 5 to 10% that are really noticing. But for me at least, it doesn't feel like it's a lot longer, especially versus a ballistic loadout. Guardian? Good for a Guardian fight. Definitely have to maintain.
Shields hit. Check fire. Check fire.
Maintain my position.
Check fire. Check fire. Check fire. Check fire. Check fire. Check fire.
There we go.
Shields hit. Shields hit.
Oh, he got me again. Wow. That felt much more interesting. Come on. Oh, don't do this to me. Come on. Try and go back again. There we go. All right.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Still in here. All right.
Shields offline. Shields
Anybody there? Oh, got me again. Goodness. Alright. Feel like we're getting some good practice in here.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Oops. Alright.
Shields offline. Shields online.
Oh, so it is.
Shields hit. Check fire. Check fire. Check fire. Shield down. Check fire. Check fire.
Oh, whoops. Wow. It's probably really not good for me to be hunching all over the screen like that. Yeah. You probably can't even see me.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Huh.
Self-destruct protocol accepted.
Not sure which one of those it got through first. Alright, I'm going to go with the Hornet on this one because it's got size 4s. So we can strip down the shields. And then go with... There we go.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Alright, we're going to bring coolers down. And radar down. There we go. Perfect, and bring those up. Whoops. Alright.
feels really powerful now. The heavy armor is definitely interesting. Let's do this. Swap one of those off, and that back to base. And do that, and that, and that. Alright.
Shields hit. Check fire. 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 Check fire.
Wow. Alright. So it looks like this is incredibly difficult now to get through the heavy armor. We're going to swap over and try the broadswords. Vehicle selection, arrow select, vehicle loadout, weapons. NDBs. Actually, the NDBs might not be a bad one to try as well. Broadsword. Longsword? Ballistic cannon. Alright. Oh, that's okay. There we go. Great sword, broadsword. There we go. Alright. Let's try that then. There we go. And actually, I'm going to leave these. There we go. And we'll try those out. It really does feel though like the heavy fighters are
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
to me at least, it feels like the heavy fighters have been nerfed quite significantly. Let's see here. Is Gondor still in? Yes, he is. Alright. There he is. Coupled off here. There we go. looks like they're combat testing as well. Wow. Not sure if he's just trying to be annoying or what exactly is going on. No scan on that one any longer, so. Take that as a no. Alright. What else do we have out here? Gondor.
Check fire.
Not sure exactly what he's doing. It looks like orbit testing. Alright. Well, I think unless we can get something here with this guy. Oop. Alright. Yeah, I think it's gonna be time to go to the PTU. Oop. Somebody's firing missiles. sure exactly what's going on here. I think that's, yeah, that's one of the mantises. Okay. Feels like if this changes, we're gonna have an awful lot of of impotent fighters, honestly.
Check fire. Check fire.
Yeah, they're testing. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for this then. We'll go ahead and jump over to the PTU. There we go. I guess I'm now in here. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna jump over to the PU here and, or sorry, PTU, Business Universe. Go ahead and check out and see. Can I load and save? There we go. Load. Perfect. That'll work. Alright, accept. And I'm going to go ahead and skip that. And I'm going to go to the Stanton system. Origin, just because it's closest to Nix. System comm network hacked. Another Russian initiative by the crumbling empire once again proves an unacceptable lack of forethought and basic governance. Seemingly having learned nothing from the botched introduction of regen tech, Imperator Addison and her over-eager administration had only just finished implementing a full overhaul of the comm network, utilizing an untested new technology to allow instantaneous inter-system transmissions, when the news broke that the recently unveiled network had experienced a massive data breach resulting in the loss of millions of credits. While we await the full details of the hack and the results of the advocacy's so-called investigation, the People's Alliance strongly advises that any sensitive data still be physically transported to ensure its protection. This whole sordid episode serves as yet another reminder that while progress is necessary and inevitable, it must be tempered by measured reason. Nix 1 land grab continues. While the experimental terraformation of the planet, interested parties continue to stake claims. Ooh, I wonder if we're going to get, if this is going to tie into base building. Most concerning are reports of a new group who seem to be establishing fortified settlements at an alarming rate. While it is not yet clear who these newcomers to Nix are or what their intentions might be, what is rapidly becoming apparent is that if the People's Alliance do not start to take the task of settling on Nix 1 seriously, there is a high chance that there will be only scraps left on the table when the governing committee does decide to act. I think we're going to get a war. Levski Job Fair declared success. Dubious Shuban mining rights. Triggerfish pranks are anything but fun. Alright. Let's go ahead
Welcome
and
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
let's see here. What do we have? We've only got, okay, so we've only got the things that we either have been gifted for this one or the ones that we've pledged for. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab my stock F7A here,
Please visit
and I'm gonna test. Let's look at our new inventory here. Alright, I feel like that, no, we don't want clothing, we want armor. There we go. I feel like that loaded up pretty quickly. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get rid of the QR code there. And we'll see how quickly that loaded up. Pretty quickly, honestly. Interesting that there's no scroll now. You just page through and see all that you've got. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put on... oh, you know what? I very rarely wear this. Epoch. Let's do a search. Epoch. There we go. Alright. So we can click there like that. Or we can drag like so. There we go. Arms. Legs. Backpack. Alright, so we've got those here, 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 here. We do have the ability now to wear sunglasses, it appears. Let's go ahead and we'll get out of that. And we're going to go to weapons. Let's see what weapons we have here. We've got a little bit of a scroll there, I suppose. Oh, let's turn off armor. There we go. Alright. So, do I have a Kana somewhere here? There we go. Kana Brimstone. Excellent. Okay. Let's go to utility. Multi-tool. Go ahead and put one of those on as well. Interesting that these are now seen from the top. I'm not sure that I quite like that. That either, honestly. I'd much rather prefer to see those from the side. That Kana back on. Alright, there we go. I do think I like the inventory as far as Kana. Okay, so now we've got access to each of those. Weapons, let's turn those. I think my mouse speed's a little too high. There we go, that's a little better. Weapons, let's go with attachments and see. Okay, that seems to work relatively well as well. Check what else we've got here. Pyro resupply. Honestly, I think this is working pretty smoothly. Let's go ahead and we'll exit out of there. Now it feels very slow, of course. Oops. Okay. You know what? The one thing that I didn't check, and I probably didn't carry over. Local. We want to look for vehicle. There we go. Alright, so we do have the 117s. The M3As, M4As. Do I have... I don't show that I have any of the 337s. So I'm going to have to get those if I wish to mount those on my Hornet. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll just pull that up.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected.
And we'll go do some testing.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the Fontaines
Of course, I get a large hangar here. I'm not sure exactly why, since I don't have any large ships that I'm aware of. Guardians, Titan, Hornet, Column, Vulture, Hull C. A Hull C, perhaps. Might be why. Alright. Don't know why I have that. Must just be for testing purposes or something.
it looks like we're still getting a little bit of low frame or low resolution for the textures, at least for the lit up ones. Oh, you know what? I'm going to check. So, no container selected. Looting view. Okay. Open inventory. External. Alright, interesting. So it doesn't automatically give us access. Or might have a crash here. Yep. I'm gonna try waiting here for just a minute. But otherwise, I think, yeah. Whoop. And network error. Exception handler crashed. Alright. Alright, well, let's see if we can load back in then. It's currently full. Okay. Interesting. We can't change that either. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and quit this just in case it's got something to do with that. And we'll jump back in here. We're gonna go see, but from what I've been hearing with the changes, it really seems like light fighters, as far as their ability to damage, currently full, as far as their ability to damage larger ships, or at least ones with heavy armor, that ability has been taken away for certain weapons. So, alright, well, it appears that we're not going to be doing any more PTU testing for now. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll jump over to live. And we'll jump back in there. Off, mid, clean dad, taco man, tacos in. Service full. Handler crash. Oh, yep. Oh, he's in the menus. There we go. Okay. Server is full. Alright, well. I mean, hopefully we'll have another patch here shortly. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. Server's still full there. Apparently I'm at Levski. Alright. Well, chat, what do we want to do? I am in Levski. Interesting. Well, I suppose. Suppose we can see about completing the mission here if it works. Otherwise, we can jump back to the PU. Or sorry, to Stanton. You know what? There's a mission currently going on here that we've got to find. Supply. Resource. I tried that one last time and it blew up. Molina mold samples. Have the new samples of Molina mold there directly. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and track this one. And we're gonna see what we can find for this Molina mold. Oh goodness, frame rate is abysmal in here. Let's go down to the... Let's go down to the Grand Barter, I think is down there. Actually, hang on. This might be new over here. Nope, I don't see any new. Don't see any new stuff there. Alright. Come on. Oh, we just missed it. Alright, come on, no! Oh. Just missed that one too. 15. Alright. We'll go see what we can do here.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Yeah. Alright, let's have a little explore around here and just see. The images that I saw showed like some mushroom-like things growing, but I don't know if I actually see any of those or not. Oh, got a polyhedral. Nope, those are definitely not. Lots of people coughing. Lots of cool trees. Boy, everyone's up in arms down here. Maybe they're down here in the tunnels. Not seeing any of this Molina mold anywhere. And here we are back at the Grand Barter. Alright. Well. Evening. Looking for some samples of Molina mold. You don't happen to know where they are, do you? Goodness, bit of a mess down here. Molina mold to the stand-in system. I don't think I'm doing the right thing here. Test. Let me take a look at this here quickly. Milestone contracts. Molina mold samples. Hand gather 5 from contaminated tunnels. To the source of the growth in Levski. Alright, well, so it looks like I am Grand Barter. It is the Grand Barter tunnel. Alright. Well, let's head back here then to the Grand Barter. Seeing any here. Though from the coughing going on here.
this light is a little too strong. There we go. Alright. Not seeing any back here either. That one's all blocked off. Lots of people coughing. Lots of NPCs at least. You know, if you guys would wear your helmets all the time, like we do, there's a chance you'd catch less of this stuff floating around. I mean, I feel like that's potentially where we need to go, but I didn't see any samples down there either, so alright, here. No exit there. Let's go up to the top level here and just see. Maybe the entrance is up here or something. Conscientious objects. Oh, there we go. Danger, mold hazard, contaminated area. Alright. There we go, that's what we need. Oh! Well, there's the Molina mold. Looks like a Molina mushroom, honestly. Let's go see if we've got... Oh yeah, we've got spores drifting all in here. Hello? Are you properly... Yep. Geisen is killing us. People over profit. Where are we to get these samples from? Oh, there we go. 1, 2. It's definitely contaminated in here. My goodness. Yeah, I think that's the... Yeah, I think that's the only portion of it though. Let's take a look at the maps here and just see. Yeah, because that runs back into Levski, so I think this area really is the only bit that's contaminated. So maybe, I don't know, I don't see any down here either. Where did I go? I took a wrong turn somewhere.
ventilation system? Of course, it would be in the. There we go. Of course, it would be in the ventilation system. Unfortunately, I'm letting it out. None of those are the right size to be samples. Gents, things would probably go a lot faster if you weren't all down here trembling in fear and actually doing your jobs. So another problem, I suppose, is that there are no more samples available to gather. At least none that I can see. Hang on. I don't think any of these are enough either. Really getting some poor performance tonight. I'm not sure what's going on. Turn the light off and see if that makes a difference. Oh, hang on. Here we go. There might be some down here. Oh, there we go. Alright, that makes 3. Four. Alright, so we're looking for ones with the upturned edges. There we go. 5. Excellent. Alright. Wow, it's really taken root in this area. I don't know what that is, but it looks like it's spread from there out this way. Goodness. Alright. Let's see if we can head back up to the surface here. You guys really need a decontamination station or something here, because I've just been wandering around in this highly toxic area. And now you're just going to let me back in. Alright, there we go. Just right... Guys, there's literally mold right there, and you're leaving this door open. Hello? No wonder you're all sick. Proper containment. Delivered to the Stanton system. Wow. Alright, this one is going up. Alright.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
The only problem...
The capsule will be leaving the
So
station
I'll likely get
momentarily.
into something here, and... You know what? I'm gonna do this. Just to prevent any extra flying around. I'm gonna come in here and set my spawn, so I will respawn in this area.
Surgery. Attention. Note that Unit Juno 5, your social interaction chip is overclocking. Please reboot before interacting with patients.
Alright, there we go. Wow. Yeah, frame rate is terrible in here.
Your mind devices are failed.
We'll see if there's an entity count on here somewhere. Entities 38,000. Just for this server. I don't know why it's, well, 38,000, okay. So it's handling the entity count of
Vehicle
server
selected. Your
FPS,
vehicle
30
has been
server
delivered to the
FPS.
following. Please visit us again.
Strange.
Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval
I think they're
System.
saying it's me. Alright, let's see here. Eclipse, Reclaimer, Redeemer, Retaliator. That should be big enough to withstand a rock, hopefully. I've not flown one of these in a long
Your
time.
vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
There we go. Oh boy. I feel like we're probably in for more disappointment here. Been a long time since I've been in one of these. I don't even remember whether there we go. Elevator is right there. Right there. Oh, oh goodness. All right. Let's go back up. What have we got in here? Okay, so that's the cargo grid configuration right now.
As I said, it's been a long time since I've been in here. I think the last time I was in a Retaliator bomber, we still had Arisen. Not Arisen, sorry. We still had, not Port Dresser either. Port Olazar. I think the last time I was in one of these, so this could be an interesting experience. These big ships, they always feel so underpowered. I mean, we've got a 24 slot power, and we can't even run anything at full. So you pick one. Alright. Here we go. We're going to go very slowly out of here. I don't see anything. I don't see anything ahead of us that we're actually going to run into. And we're not getting the collision alert warning anymore. Let's go ahead and we'll swap spool here. Where can we jump to from here? We need to go to the Stanton side. There we go. I'm not going through the tunnel.
Landing gear retracted.
Leave it in coupled mode so that we can continue drifting here. We'll get past the rocks.
Quantum travel initiated.
And away we go. Alright. Alright, so where do I have to deliver these to? Accepted, they've got to go to New Babbage. And then we brought something with a large fuel tank. There we go, and of course we get out of Levski. And I'm now looking at 60 frames per second solid, so it appears to be just a Levski thing. I'm really frustrated with 4.7 with Star Citizen really in general. Honestly, and when no one else wants to play, it's kind of hard to work up the motivation. So maybe.
Quantum travel complete.
1.7 goes, what sort of performance we get. I do want to test out the the crafting. There we go. So I'll probably still play just to test that out and potentially some of the new combat changes and all that kind of thing. But yeah, there are a lot of people, I guess, upset with how things, at least the combat changes. So we'll have to see how those go. There we go. Let's see if we can nail this. Tuning. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Nailed that. Alright. It's like a very small tunnel for a ship this size. Looks like we have successfully made the transfer over to Stanton, though. I'm getting a delivery location for it, so that's a good thing. Had a few times where it refused to spit me out in the right spot. Alright, Stanton, here we go. Let's go ahead and we'll jump to Microtech. Come on. There's a mining base in the way.
Initiated.
Hopefully this will jump us. I mean, it will jump us most of the way there. Alright. Well, chat? How's everyone doing tonight? I guess everyone. One person. Hello, one person. Thanks for tuning in. How are you this evening?
that one person might honestly be me. Let's do that. See if that goes away. One person on Twitch. Alright, well, there is someone watching. Excellent. Thank you for showing up to support the stream.
Quantum fuel at 75.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this and we'll... Wow. Alright. Must be something that's right there. Alright, 59 gigameters. Let's see what Global Chat's got to say this evening. Shepherd's Rest. Oh, you know what? We could potentially, after we do this, we jump back through to Pyro, bring a couple of ships, and get into some PvP there. Go defend Shepherd's Rest or something. Not that there's really a whole lot of point in doing it, but could at least provide some interesting activities. 10:15. We'll drop this off and see. Go ahead and do my Duolingo quickly for the evening here before we arrive. There we go. One lesson done for the day. Flight completed. Let's go ahead and we'll land here. Really hope they fix this texture problem as well. It's just getting to be annoying.
Here we go. Got a spot all for you.
Suppose I should probably avoid texting and flying, being on your phone and flying a multi-million-dollar spaceship is probably not the best idea. Let's drop the landing gear here.
Nicely done. We can take care of your vehicle from here.
Alright, good. It's New Babbage International Spaceport. Alright, so let's go ahead. There's no exit there either. Alright. That's very weird. Oh, this is not looking promising. We need Babbage today.
For the latest updates on ship availability,
Alright, looks like we've got to go down here. Maybe? Nope, I don't think that was the right play. Probably just actually have to do them just anywhere at our hangar or personal inventory, something. Let's go back to the terminal here. Can I just put them in here? Nope. Okay. Let's head back to our hangar then. Alright. Can we just drop it like that? I feel like that's probably not the best way to do this. Let's do this. We'll come and put them into the... Put them into here. This down and bring it up, and then we'll send it back down again. There we go. There. Sometimes it's a game of workarounds. Alright. Contract complete. Now, I'm just going to check here and see offers priority. We shouldn't have that available any longer. Supply resource. Yeah, we don't. Okay. Space this thing actually has, so where's the button to actually bring this down? Maybe there isn't one. How do you load this? It's definitely not that way. I wonder if there isn't a way. Hang on, maybe this is it. Probably not. Just the engineering terminal. I think this is actually the first time I've actually messed around on an engineering terminal. It's kind of neat, actually. Alright. Shield generators, jet modules. Alright. Let's go and jump back out of here. What's this? Oh. Some storage. Oh, turret. Alright. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been in one of these. Let's go and come up here. I'm going to jump in the pilot seat here quickly and just see if I can. Imagine that's another turret or a living space or something. Turret, another turret there. This thing's got so many turrets. I'm gonna do an open all here and just see if it drops the cargo down or anything, or if it's just no. There's no way to load it. It's not very helpful. got a ship with. I mean, unless this is just like the stock. It's just an empty area there, and you've got to put your own module into it. I suppose it's a possibility. Torpedoes would go into here if it's a torpedo bomber, but all right. Go ahead and we'll just drop out the airlock there. I'll take a little damage, but I'm gonna go ahead and
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
we'll store
Your
this,
vehicle has been listed to us. Please visit us again.
and then yeah, I think I'm just gonna be done with Star Citizen for tonight. Hopefully 4.7 will be going to live, I would estimate probably by the end of next week. So we will see then how things go. It's taking a long time to, there we go, exit to menus. I'm gonna pop over to the PTU just quickly and just see if I can get back in or not. Still can't get in there. Alright. Let's do this quickly. And just see whether this has changed or not. And if it's not, I'm gonna go play some Medieval Dynasty. I've really been enjoying that. Honestly, I might just turn up the stream here as well, and or start another one, and we'll just do a Medieval Dynasty stream. You guys can see what I've been up to in there. Player is currently still connected to Shard. Unfortunately, your old Shard experienced some issues. Please give it a few minutes and try again. Yeah, I've been giving it a few minutes. So, alright, that's going to be it for today's stream. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you all in the next video. Or next stream. Let me see... See, we might have someone who's streaming right now that I can kick you guys over to. Oh, El Guapo. He's doing some mining, it looks like. So yeah, let me pop you guys over to there. Let's do this. We want to create a dashboard. Here we go. And raid. And oh, Growler's on as well. Goodness. Let's do Star Citizen. And there we go. Alright, we'll go ahead and raid El Guapo. Here we go. Oop. Unable to raid him. Never mind then. Alright, see if we can raid El Guapo here. Or not El Guapo, sorry, Grolo. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and pull him up here and see what he's up to. Alright everyone, that's gonna be it. Here we go.
Raptor. Thanks for visiting, man. Just winding down my Star Citizen activities for. I'm gonna go help the community chop down a tree.